أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. So today inshallah we'll cover inshallah one important topic. Then inshallah I think after that we can go for mass practicing of the grammar on some certain verses of the Quran. So that is actually the topic is command and forbidding. So in Arabic it's called fi'l amr wa nahi. And um just hold on. Fi'l amr wa nahi. Okay. So amr, means command, right? And nahi means, prohibition, forbidding. Uh, Amr bil maruf, if you had anil munkar, we have seen in the Quran. So fi'l amr basically, when we say command, the one kind of command is like, you command somebody, okay? So the another thing is like you ask somebody, okay, you request somebody, that also comes under this, command. So I'll give that example, inshallah. So let's first of all see how we make amr and nahi. So what are the, method, what is the methodology about this? So generally, when we say command and nahi, amr and nahi, generally, when there's a second person in front of us, we will command and we will forbid, right? So definitely you will not command the third person, or you will not command the first person, right? So command, if you command somebody or forbid somebody, so the person will be in front of you, right? So it's the second person. You cannot say, for example, person is in Delhi and you'll command, you'll tell somebody, you tell him that do like that. So generally, command is not going to work like that. Command is when the person uh, you want to command, or the person you want to request is in front of you. So that means command, or you can say amr and nahi, will make it from second person. So now also we cannot to make command and nahi from the fail mazi, right? Fail mazi, command has to be in a present scenario, right? It has to be in present or future, right? It cannot be in the past. You cannot command in the past, right? It has to be in the present or future. So that means amr and nahi will make it from second person fail muzari, correct? So you will take the second person fail muzari, all anta, antuma, antum. So from anta to antunna, जो भी फेल मुजारी है, you will create amr and nahi from it. So how to make amr? Let's see that. Okay. So for example, let's take the example of let's say same. We'll take the example of if I take the root word noon sod ra. So what are the second person fi'l muzari for this noon sod ra?
Tan Tansuru.
Okay.
Tansuru.
Version, sorry, anta version will be right. Tansuru. Okay. So let's see how we can make command from tansuru. Then we will say how we can make command from tansura, then tansuruna, then tansurina. So like that. And then we'll make nahi after that. Okay. So what are the methods actually? What you are going to do is you will remove this ta from the beginning. Okay. And you will put jazm on ra. So that means dhamma will go and jazm you will put at the at the end. Okay. So let's do the first. So first step is, so steps, you can say I can write steps, okay? Steps to make amr. Right? Step one, number one. Remove letter ta. Okay. In the beginning. Okay. Second. Put jazm or remove noon. In case of huma antuma and antunna, antum and all. So put jazm or remove noon at the end. Okay. Third. Now the third is, so if I do this operation on this, okay, then I will write the third one. So if I do the operation on this, so what I will do first is I will remove the star. Gone. Star is gone. And then I'll put jazm on this. Sorry. Now, can you pronounce it? Is it possible to pronounce? Huh?
No, cannot pronounce. Cannot
Cannot be.
pronounce.
It's beginning with noon, but noon has jazm on it. So you should have something, some harka on the beginning on the letter in the beginning, then only you'll be able to, right? So what will happen in this case? So if you have this kind of anta version or antumar and whatever, if you have this kind of second person fail muzari, where the after removing the first letter, the second letter has a jazm on it, then what you do in this case is you will put alif in the beginning. You will put alif in the beginning. Correct? And the question is, can you still pronounce it?
Ansur, right?
Cannot. It's ansuru
Cannot.
or insuru or insur.
You can still not pronounce it. Why? Because the alif does not have any harkat yet.
Any harkat on that?
Unless and
Ji.
until we put a harka of alif, some harka on the alif, we will not be able to pronounce it. Now, question is, what should be the harka of alif? So, this harka of the alif will depend upon the haraka of the second last letter of this letter word. So the haraka of this alif will depend upon what is the haraka of the second last letter of this word.
Word.
So
That is before jazam, jo bhi letter hota.
of this word?
Dhamma it is.
Now, Dhamma, if it is Dhamma, then we will put, here, a Dhamma here on the alif. Okay, good Dhamma. If it is Fatha,
Fatha.
then we will put Kasra.
Okay. For Fatha, you put a kasra. For Dhamma, it will be Dhamma. Fatha, it will be a kasra.
Now, if it is Kasra and Fatha, both, if it is Fatha and Kasra on the second last letter, then in both the cases, it will be Kasra on Alif. If it is Dhamma, then it will be Dhamma on the Alif. Now, there is one exception. There is one family 4 of Fail Muzari. When you make command out of that exceptional family, though, it is, that second last letter has kasra on the, on it, the alif will take fatha. That is the only exception. When inshallah I will teach you the families of verbs, at that time I will remind, tell you that. But right now, just keep in mind, whenever there is a second, there is a fatha and kasra on the second last letter, the alif will be always having kasra on it, except family 4. Okay, just remember that thing only. Okay, inshallah, when we study family 4, that time you will understand that. Okay, I'll make it clear, more clear. Okay, so if the second last letter has dhamma, then it will be always dhamma. So what will be the harka of then this alif here in this case?
Dhamma.
Dhamma. So it will be, what? How will you pronounce it now? Unsur.
Unsur. Unsur.
Now this became command now. This became command. So
Command.
earlier
Okay.
I started from here. Then suru. What does tansuru mean? You
You helps.
Both you help.
help or you will help.
You will help. You
Or
help or you will help.
whatever. Unsur is a command. It means
You help, is it?
no. It means help.
Help. Okay. Command.
Command.
Okay. Fine.
Help.
Okay.
Okay, help. So it's a command. You are giving command. Or sometimes you'll be it can be a request, right? For example, if I am boss, so I'll say help here. Or if I am in need, I'll say unsur, help, request. So in both the cases, whenever there's a request or there's a command, so it will be made like that. So it will be translated all like that. Also, it will be made like that. So in both the cases, when there's a request, there's a command, it's called fail amr. Now, so I'll put this third step here. So if after removing the beginning, the second letter has jazm on it, then put alif in the beginning. The haraka of alif will depend upon the haraka of second
last letter.
lot. Okay, if
Bilal bhai, the last letter has jasam.
no, second last. What?
Second last letter is understood, Shajan. If you again put a jasam, then confusion aayega na.
No, why
He's
jazm?
actually
Why jazm? What do you what
no,
are you
no. He's saying the
If
last
after
letter has a
removing
jasam.
if after removing tha in the beginning, the second letter has jasam. This is last letter has jasam.
This is
The third point, second line.
so what is confusion there?
If after removing tha in the beginning, the last letter has the jasam.
No, bhai. The second last letter. The second letter has second letter.
Yes, unsur. Last letter, ra.
No, bhai. Actually, alif is required when this noon has jazm on it in this case.
Oh, okay. Okay, now clear.
So clear? Okay.
If the haraka
Okay. So so if the harka on the second last letter
has a dhamma, is it?
has a dhamma on it, then the haraka of then the alif will take dhamma on it. Okay.
Dhamma.
If the second last letter has fatha or kasara, then alif will take kasra. Except family 4. Okay, where alif will take fatha. Okay, so this is family 4. So when you will inshallah study that will clear more clear to them. In other all the families, the rule will be same. Now, there may be some fail muzari where you don't need to put alif. I'll tell you how. Like for example, if I give you one fail muzari like this. Okay. Sorry. تعلم. Now, تعلم is anta version, right? تعلم. If I now, how will you make amr from it? So what are the steps? Yusuf, I start from the I'll start from Yusuf. Yeah, Yusuf, how will you make amr from it?
We will
First step is
we will remove this fataha.
no, bhai. The first step is you will remove the beginning ta.
Ta.
Okay, the first step is you will remove the ta.
Ta.
One case. Second. So what is the second method? Second step.
The second will change the last one.
Change the last one to jazm. Okay. You change the last one to jazm. Correct. So it was dhamma and it became what? Dhamma. Jazm. Okay. Now, third one is to put alif. Second letter was having jazm on it. But in this case, does this second letter have jazm on it?
No, it is fataha.
No. So after removing ta, the second letter does not have any jazm, so it does not need alif. It can pronounce by itself. It can pronounce by itself. So how will you pronounce it?
Alim.
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 Alim, right? So it does not need alif. Why it does not need alif? Because the second letter after removing ta, okay, does not have any jazm on it. It has its own legs. It can stand. Okay, so in this case, we don't need alif. Only if it would have been having jazm on it, then it needs support, alif. So far clear for everybody?
Ji.
Okay.
So when you say
very
alim, that
very
means it's a command here. Alim is a command over here then.
Yes, alim is a command. It has been made from alim.
So if it is don't just have second letter, then no need to change anything. It's alim, it's alif, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
It is asking to study, read.
So alimu means he teaches. Yes, or you teach.
He teaches.
Alimu means you teach or you will teach. Alim means teach. Alim means teach. Okay.
Teach.
Now, this was a command for anta version. Now, if you have antuma version. So, for example, let's take the antuma version here. Okay. So, antuma will lead, so let's take the example of the noon, saw the raw. So, what is the antuma version of the noon, saw the raw? Muzari?
Nasr hunna, no? What is that? Yansurna, is it?
No. Antuma version of
Tansurani.
Sister
Tansurna.
Tansurna.
Tansurani.
Tansurani.
Tansuru, Tansurani, Tansuruna, Tansurina, Tansurani, Tansur. Yeah, revise your notes, please. Now, Tansurani, correct? Now I had to make Amr. If there are two people in front of me, I command them help. So that means I had to make command from what? Antuma version, right? What is the method? Remove first one is
remove ta and noon.
remove. So in this case, there's no dhamma at the end, there's noon at the end. So remove noon. So make it lightest. Simple. Make it lightest. We were saying na lightest, right? So light or lightest. In that case, lightest case, what we used to do is we do if there's a dhamma at the end, we'll make it jazm. If there's a noon at the end, we'll remove the noon. Now this requires alif. Why? Because this first letter after removing ta, second letter after removing ta has what? Jazm on it. So
Jazm. Then add alif.
now what should be the harka of alif?
Harka will be
Harka of
Jazam.
second last.
it will be kasra here because there is a fatha in the end, no? Ra has a fatha.
No. What was the
No,
question?
it was a second last. Okay. Then
Second
it will
last
be
letter. What will be the harka of alif?
It will be dhamma only here.
Kasra.
With dhamma. Why dhamma?
Kasra.
No kasra. I'll tell you why. See, the actual word was like this. Tansurani.
Tansurani.
See,
Then you took out.
tell me what is the second last letter of this word? When you remove the ta, basically, ani. This is an additional part of that word.
Okay.
This is not a part of word. This is additional part of the word. Basically, it is tansura. Actually, this word actually is this one. This is additional part. So don't count it. Don't count.
No, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that.
So when you remove the noon here, right?
Ji.
So if you remove, if you don't count ani, so what is the second last letter of this word?
The dhamma only, no?
Swad.
Swad, right?
So,
Right? So if you don't consider ani, the second last letter of the word is same, swad, where you have dhamma. So in this case, again, you should, like that, you should see, the second last letter. You should not get confused because I didn't confused. Right?
No, I didn't get confused.
So
Where I got confused,
I got confused, but that confusion was genuine.
Is fatara.
Yeah.
It is fataha. Then
Where fatha? Then if the second last letter for swad, for example, has fatha or kasra, alif will take kasra. Right?
Correct.
So
correct.
Second last letter here is swad only. It has dhamma on it. So alif will take dhamma.
Ji. So it will be unsura. Okay.
Now, if you had to make from tansuruna, antum version,
it will be tansuruna se, you take out the ta, then you add a jasam, then take
remove noon.
Ji.
When you remove the noon in case of una, you put alif. Okay. So then what is
there?
Put alif here, right? In the beginning.
Ji.
What will the harka of that?
Again will be a dhamma.
Again, because second last letter, again, in this case, noon was additional. So again, actually same. So unsuru. Now, let's say the anti version.
Ji.
Anti version is what? Tansurina. Tansurina. Now, what is the process? We'll remove ta.
Ta you remove, noon you remove.
Okay. Now, second last letter has
dhamma again.
Alif will put again dhamma.
Alif again.
Because Yina was additional part of this, so this was basically second last letter. So unsuri. Now antuma will be same. Unsura.
Yes.
Right? Unsura.
Then the last one will be tansurna, is it?
Yansurna.
No. The last letter
no, it will be tansurna, na? Anta version? Anti version?
Tansurna. Anta version is tansurna. Yansurna is hunna version, right?
Ji.
Now, how will you do it in this case?
Ta you remove, noon you remove.
Okay.
Then again you put an alif in the beginning, then it will be Tansu. Then again it will be Dhamma only, no? Because Sod has a Dhamma here.
Basically,
When
in
you
this
take out,
case, in this case, you know,
Ji.
in command, and you
Ji.
know, we don't remove it. So this is exceptional here in
Okay.
this case. Okay. So what
Okay.
happens
Okay.
in this case? No, hold on. No, it will happen. So ta you will remove. Yes, ta will remove. This
Ta
will-
you remove. Then you
Nahi
add an
will
alif.
happen. In Amr case, it will happen. So ta is removed. So you will put alif. So what is the
Ji.
second last letter of that one?
You have to take Dhamma there. You have to take out the noon also here.
Yeah, hold on. So noon in this case will not go.
Okay. Okay.
The noon in this
Okay.
case will not go. This is exception. And in the
Okay.
nahi, same case will happen. Okay. So okay. So unsur na. So in the exception is antuna version mein the last letter will not go. So I'll write it exception here. Can you please again join? Join again.